Hey y'all, remember me? This time last year, I was vlogging and I was trying to lose pandemic lockdown weight, and I was having some success and I did pretty well. And although I wasn't keeping up with vlogging and posting the videos, I was still kind of staying on my thing. Fast forward, fast forward throughout the year, a lot of stuff changed. Like during that time, I was at home every day. And since then, I actually took a job to where I had to go into the office every day. I also started experiencing some issues that caused my doctor to put me on some hormones. Hormone pills definitely make you gain weight. So I gained, I think, like 8 or 9 pounds or so during that time. And then after I overcame that, I started back working out, was losing the weight back off and all of that kind of stuff. And then my sciatica flared up again. And that happened while I was working out. I was doing some goblet squats on my tonal, had the weight way too heavy, caught myself pushing myself and just made the wrong decision. Felt a little bit of a pop, but I was like, I'm a G, I'm gonna keep going, I'll be fine, whatever. Sciatica. So sciatica turned into an actual bulging disc. So this actually happened back in early May. And then I traveled to California mid-May and didn't realize that sitting on a flight for 5 hours both ways was actually going to cause even more damage to my spine. And so a couple days after I returned home, I was just like in excruciating pain, like all day, every day, pain, like no sleep, only standing, rocking, pain. So anyways, doctor gave me some meds. The meds definitely caused another increase in weight, probably mostly water weight, but an increase still. Okay. And then my physical activity was dramatically limited just because I was in pain. So although I could stand and I could walk around, I still was like hurting and kind of afraid to do too much movement. So I wasn't really doing any weightlifting or anything like that. I was literally just kind of walking around my house. Sitting down in a car was like really painful. It would just cause so much pain and discomfort in my knees and in my calf. Trying to drive personally would have my calf muscle just like on fire. It's on my right side. And so, of course, flexing and, doing your foot while you drive, it just was really horrid. So I couldn't like just go to a gym and walk a treadmill and things like that. Like I was literally just in the house, standing up, talking to people on YouTube. Anyways, so I have made so much progress. I've gone through physical therapy, several different types of medications. Right now I'm waiting to get like injections in my back because I'm still not fully recovered. But at least I'm not on all these medications that cause weight gain. And then I was also on ibuprofen as an anti-inflammatory and to also help with the pain. Well, when you take ibuprofen, you have to eat with it. And I was kind of like on a cycle of dosages to where I was taking it, twice or 3 times a day, which meant I had to eat 3 times a day, which is something I normally don't do. You have to take ibuprofen with food or with milk. I was opting for food, which is not the ibuprofen's fault. But anyways, it definitely caused some weight gain. Like I normally intermittent fast. I've been intermittent fasting pretty much for years. I generally do like a 16-8, and having to get up in the morning and eat because you wake up in so much pain and I needed to take the ibuprofen, I just started packing on pounds. So long story short, the last video I made, I think I was at like 185. Your girl ballooned up to 196. Like legit 196, damn near 200 pounds. And I'm only 5'5" and a half, but I'm only 5'5", so I'm thick. And not necessarily thick in a good way, not thick in the way that I would like to be. And so we all have our ideal sizes that we see for ourselves. And for me, this just really isn't it. So I have to get everything back on track. So I'm no longer taking ibuprofens and things like that. So I have began fasting. So Monday night was my last meal. I ate at about 7 p.m. and I intend to eat tonight, Thursday, at 7 p.m. And my plan is to do keto, but a cleaner keto than usual. So I won't just be buying your store brand cheeses and milks and creamers. For the most part, I will be trying to avoid as dairy as much as possible. I have a farm near my house that I buy eggs from, and I trust their eggs. I love their eggs. So I will continue to eat those. As far as cheeses, I will be looking for grass fed. If I can't find grass fed, then I'll just have to do without. I'll be doing grass fed beef, and I'll definitely be trying to do chickens without the hormones and all of that sort of stuff. I'll be focusing more on like avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, things like that to get my fat from. And I'm also planning to avoid any of the quick fixes. So like there were times previously when I would be on keto, if I were out and I got hungry, I might eat like cheese sticks because I would be like, well, it's keto, you know, it's more fat than carbs or whatever. Or I might eat a whack burger with no bun. And there's no nutritional value in that. It just really wasn't healthy. So if I can't get good keto options, if I can't get quality keto foods, I'm probably just going to fast that day because ultimately the food is supposed to be nutrition and nourishing and energy. And that stuff just really doesn't give you any of that. So I'm over it. So also when with this back issue, I had to have an MRI, and the MRI revealed that, I might possibly be anemic. So that's something I have to still talk to my doctor about. But it just made me think like that's something I didn't even know really was going on. And there are just so many health issues that you could have by not taking good care of your body as far as the way you exercise and the way you eat. So here I am at 42. I need to be taking much better care of my body because I like to travel. I like to vacation. I like to have adventures. I like to jump off stuff. I like to crawl through stuff. Like I need this body to work. Okay. I need to be able to move around and explore and do whatever activities it is that I see fit to do. And being, considerably overweight and having back issues and having things that cause knee issues and, all the other things that come when you don't take care of yourself. I'm just not here for it. So I am going to share with you all my current weight. Like I said, it was Monday I started at 196.7. As of this morning, I was at 191.7. So I did pretty good over these last 3 days. A lot of that is going to be, going into ketosis. You do a lot of urinating, so you lose a lot of water weight. And today I'm going to be breaking my fast. I will most likely, my intention is to have some grass-fed beef, and I was thinking about just doing my go-to meal is my grass-fed beef meatballs and like a spinach artichoke dip. But this time, instead of using my normal cream cheese, I am using a dairy-free cream cheese. Just kind of testing it out. Never tried it before, but that's what I'm going to be using. Butter, I'll be using Kerrygold, which we know is grass-fed as well. And I'm probably going to amp up the spinach, so it'll probably be more like a creamed spinach than a spinach dip. And I found some great recipes for like flatbreads, using mozzarella and almond flour. I might do that to go with it, but honestly, I don't really need something else like that. Like, after you fasted for a couple days, you just don't really need a lot, so anyways, I took my measurements on Monday. On Monday, my waistline was 32 inches, 32 and a half inches. And my hips were at 47 and a half inches. This morning when I measured, my waistline was at 31. Whoop, whoop. And my hips were at 47. So I'm definitely seeing some progress. I'm going to keep it up. I got to get my life back. And then I have a girls trip coming up in a few weeks. And I'm going to tell you, I almost broke my fast yesterday. But when I unlocked my phone and went back to Google Chrome, the last page I had looked at was me swimsuit shopping for this trip. And it snapped me right back to reality. It was like, girl, you are not breaking this fast. We got to stick with the plan and get our body tight. Anyway, so I will keep you all updated. Hopefully some of the things that I learned along my journey and some of the meals that I make, I intend to share with you all, and hopefully we can all benefit and all just kind of do a better job of taking care of ourselves. Let me know what you're doing to keep your health in check and what you're doing to make improvements. And, let me know too, like, how does your body feel when you do certain things? Because that's the thing I'm usually trying to pay attention to. I had told myself I wasn't going to do keto again, but when I think about how good I felt, like my energy was through the roof. I was sleeping through the night for the first time in ages, and I did not have any like brain fog, and so I miss that feeling. And I think that if I do keto again and this time I'm doing more high quality ingredients, I just kind of expect to feel really good. So that's what I'm hoping I'll get out of it. And I hope you all get that out of your experiences as well. All right. So that's it. I just kind of wanted to check in and let y'all know I ain't fell off the edge of the planet. I'm not just completely giving up on my health. I'm always going to be trying. And that's it. All right. Bye, y'all.